Guys, it's Belle here, and I just wanted to pop on and share with you a flip through of week 3 in my October daily journal. I have tried to film this is the 5th time now, so I really hope that this one works. So I'm a week behind in my October daily because my youngest son was home from university on his half-term break, and it's first time he's been home for a week since going to university in September. So I was spending as much quality time with him as possible and was getting as many hugs in as possible to try and see me all the way through till Christmas, which is the next time he will be home for a while. So let's get started. My October daily is getting chunky. I know I say it in every video, but in every video it just gets bigger. So the moment I've got it tied together with this black ribbon, but it's not really doing much, and that's just how chunky it is. I mean, it just doesn't close anymore. There's no chance. I actually thought my December daily last year was a chunky monster, but this October daily this year is actually proving to be worse than that. Let's get started. Last day we looked at was day 14, which is when the second half of my Halloween Advent swap turned up from my crafty friend. And so now we are on day 15. And day 15 was a great day because I received Happy Mail. And any day you receive Happy Mail is a great day. However, this Happy Mail I was particularly excited about because it was my charm that I was receiving from the swap that I did on the Alternative Junk Journals Facebook group, which was for the Halloween charm. And I've actually made a video of the one that I made. I'll link that down below. And this was the charm that I received. And it was from the wonderfully talented Dolly at Gipsy Rose Paperie. And I love this charm. It's fabulous. I really like that, actually, what she's done there. And one of the reasons I'm so excited about this charm is that, well, it's from Dolly. And Dolly actually made the journal I'm using for my October daily. So to have the charm that hangs on the side of my journal actually be from her too, couldn't be more perfect. So along with the charm, she sent some lovely Happy Mail and this little Halloween card that's a beautiful little vintage looking card. And she wrote her little letter to me in there, so I won't share that because that's private. And she put it in this envelope. And I wanted to use the envelope, so I just stuck it to the back of the card. And then inside, I put a photo of the charm I made for her. And then the charm and all the Happy Mail she sent to me, so I could remember. And to decorate the actual page, I used some of the stuff that was actually stuck on the parcel, this washi tape and these stickers and some more washi tape, and I cut it off the parcel. I managed to get it off and used it to decorate, so that another way to add a memory. Bit of Tim Holtz ephemera, and then I just did a bit of a collage of some of the pieces that she actually sent me in her Happy Mail. So she'd included a few of these gorgeous crows or ravens, and then some graphic 45 journaling cards. So I turned that into a flip out and just wrote about our swap and used some of the washi. So she sent 3 rolls of washi, and I've tried to use a little bit of each of those rolls actually in this collage piece. And then I've included some of the other things that she actually sent in the Happy Mail, like these Tim Holtz witches. And then I just kept the bit with her name that was on her parcel down there. So that was day 15. And then day 16, I didn't really have much to journal about. So I decided to get a bit crafty. I have a lot of these colouring books, you know, the mindful adult colouring books that are out everywhere, and a lot of mine are Halloween or witchy themed. So I decided to pull one out and have a go at colouring. I am really not the best colourer, and I'm not brilliant at shading. It's something I'm working on. But I really liked this witch, and I used some watercoloured pencils with her. And let's see if I can get it to see, there's a shimmer effect on some of it. And that is because I also used some metallic shimmer watercolour paints, as well as just some glossy accents and a few little gems. And so I've just got her on that page of her little fairy cat. Used a bit of fabric. This says Witch Please and All Hallows Eve. Some leaf trim and a little flower. And then on this side, I made it almost like part of her spell room. So she's got her little shelf with her candle and her crystal ball and some of her bottles and potions. And then these are like little spells printed off. And here I just made a few little scrolls and used the little quill die that comes with the new Tim Holtz kits. So it looked like she was writing out her own spells for Halloween. And that was day 16. Day 17 was another happy mail of a different kind. I subscribed to a monthly subscription box that's kind of witchy and themed, and that arrived. Yay! And of course it's the October box. It's the box we all wait for each year. So lots of sort of Halloweeny witchy bits in it. Now, every month in the box you get at least one, if not two, pieces of artwork that's on a postcard. This month we got two, one of which I'm actually going to frame because I love it. But this was the other one, which I also love. You can just look at that. And so I wanted to put that in here. And then this actually has some information on the back of some of the stuff in the witches box. And but I really like this illustration, actually. So I wanted to keep the illustration. And then that just flips up and it's got the information. And then I've written a bit about what was in the box and what arrived and what I liked and everything. And that just flips down underneath this die cut landscape. And I just wanted to keep this plain because I love the image so much. So I just added some Tim Holtz clippings words that say, "Here in the darkened house of weeping, the light flickered through the empty rooms," because that just seemed to go perfectly with the image itself. Then just added some lace on the top, some more fabric and lace down here. This says all orders promptly attended to, which makes me laugh because obviously the subscription box orders attempted to. But this, you know, like they used to say you'd go to witches for spells or potions to help you with things. Well, this looks like she's giving someone something they've asked for. And so all orders promptly attended to by this witch. It made me laugh. Also that day, I received a postcard from the lovely Awakening the Spirit on Instagram, the lovely Jennifer. And try and cover my address on the other side. And it's this beautiful vintage postcard. And then on the other side, she sent it with these beautiful stamps. Look, one's even the moon and there's dragons. And yeah. So she's on Instagram and she's lovely. And I just loved getting that. And then in there is some more bits from the box and yeah, some stickers and things that arrived. And this is a little sticker I've been hoarding for ages. So I thought, no, use it, get it out. Finally use it up. Stop hoarding things, Belle. So that was day 17. Another Happy Mail day. Day 18, again, not a lot happened that day. So I decided to paint my nails. And my nails are naturally very strong and grow very long very quickly. However, being a crafter and particularly someone who stitches, long nails can be a bit of a issue. They can really get in the way. So I try and keep them quite short. However, with all the work I've been doing in the garden over the summer, they've got in really not great condition. So I've been trying to get them looking good again and feeding them lots of oils and things. And finally, they were long enough for me and decent enough for me to actually finally paint my nails. So I chose this metallic-y, shimmer green, almost mermaid tail colour. And then top that with a bit of glitter, rainbow glitter. I just wanted to take a picture of that. And then in here, I've just got 2 little journaling cards, one of which I've written about my nails and what happened, and the other one that I've just put some fabric and that on. And this is about my charm. So Pandora always used to do Halloween charms years and years and years ago. But for some reason in this country, people think that Halloween is an American tradition, and it's not. It's a very ancient British tradition, and it was actually the immigrants, the pilgrims from Britain and Ireland that took the ancient tradition over to America. So we don't celebrate it that much in this country, which is a real shame. But this year, Pandora finally again brought out some Halloween charms. There was only 2. There was this cute little pumpkin that really reminds me of Jack Skellington, and there was a little ghosty. So my partner picked up this little pumpkin for me and gave me it on that day to add to my bracelets. I'm super excited about that. And on this page, just added a bit more lace, a bit of an embellishment cluster down there with the day and some gems and fabrics. And some little vintage stickers and a little back bag. So that was day 18. Day 19, if you've watched my 10 crafty questions video, you'll know I've started attempting to make my own lino cut stamps. Now, for someone who can't draw, really, having a go at drawing out your own stamps seems a bit crazy. But I've never let not being able to do something stop me from giving something a go. That's just my personality. So the first stamp I made was this little pumpkin, and I'm actually really pleased with how it turned out. And these are some of the stamped images using different Tim Holtz inks. So I was really happy with that, and I just wanted a simple layout, and it says Get Crafty up there and a few stickers and gems. And then this was also the day I got to open my first present in my Halloween advent. Now, in my advent swaps, I like to actually use some of the packaging or some of the things in the present to decorate my daily pages. It's what I did with my December daily last year, and it's what I've done this year. So this was some of the fabric that my day 1 present was wrapped in, and then the actual little 19 tag itself was actually the one attached to my present. And this is what my advent looked like when it was all complete and hanging up in my living room, and it just made me smile every time I saw it. And I've also added some little Halloween fairy lights to it as well, so it all glows at night. And there's another one of those pumpkins made using my very first lino stamp. It's a very simple stamp, but I am super proud of myself for even giving it a go. And then this is just a simple little tag with some stickers and some tea stained paper, and I've just written on the back about everything I've done and my advent present for that day. I will at the end of my advent be doing a quick video of all the different gifts I got, because I don't want to spoil it for my friends who, as we've done different days, you know, odds and evens, people are getting their gifts at different times. So don't want to spoil what that was. And then day 20, we had a great day. We went to our local pumpkin patch. So if you can hear that sneezing, that's actually one of my cats. He has allergies. I know. Other people are allergic to cats. I have a cat who has allergies. That's just the way it works in my house. So we went to a pumpkin patch and went to the corn maze. So it was me, my partner, and my son who's still at home. And this is me and my partner when we completed the corn maze. I don't know if you can see, but my dress is absolutely covered in pumpkins and autumn leaves because, you know, you got to match your clothing to the activity. Makes it more fun. And just a simple boo down here, matted on some paper. Little sticker says pumpkin patch up there. And then this really cute, I have been hoarding this for about 4 years. This cute little pumpkin scarecrow man, and his legs move, his arms move, but I've glued them down so he's holding the thing that says day 20. And then on here, the number 2 was from the advent present that day, as is this brown ribbon that I've used, and then it just says pumpkin picking. And inside this bag I've done a little photo booklet. So there's the pumpkin patch, there's my partner in the corn maze pretending that all sorts of monsters are after him in broad daylight. I just love this pumpkin. I had to take a picture of it because it just looks amazing. there's all the pumpkins we picked in our dirty wheelbarrow, not looking very appetizing there. And there they are when they're all at home, washed and clean. Not all of them, actually. We've got quite a few little ones that are literally only the size of an egg. So I was super pleased with that. And also in there was this quiz where in the maze there were loads of animals with different bits of fun facts. So you had to walk through the maze, find the animals and write down the fun facts. I mean, obviously it's meant more for children, but you know, I enjoyed it anyway. And we had loads of fun that day. Got super, super dirty, but absolutely loved it. So day 21. My youngest had come home from uni on Sunday evening on the 20th, so he didn't get to go to the pumpkin patch with us. However, day 21, we decided to go out and have some family fun together. It's a shame, obviously, of my daughter not living at home now and like living way away, that she can't always be there for days like this, but at least we were there together. And we went to see the new Maleficent movie. Now, obviously, if you have watched any of my October Daily videos, you will know that I am a huge, understatement, huge fan of Maleficent. And this new movie, well, it made me cry, it made me cheer, I was shouting at the screen. Thankfully it wasn't too busy in there, so you know, people didn't mind. The Angelina Jolie was beautiful, the story was wonderful, the costumes were out of this world. I mean, it was just fabulous. If you haven't seen it and you like that kind of thing, I definitely recommend this movie. And then here's a picture of us. Before we actually went to the cinema, we all went bowling. And here's me, my partner and our two boys. This is my youngest, who was back from uni. I lost, which is no surprise because I don't bowl very well. And my youngest one, which is also no surprise because it's either him or his dad who always wins. And I've just backed that onto some paper, and then down here is some like Disney type paper with all the princess names, and I've just circled where it says Aurora because obviously she is the princess in Maleficent. Sorry, just hit my lamp. And then in here is the ticket, and at the bowling place there's actually arcades, so we played on some of the arcades. And I just made a simple journaling card, which is, this paper is one of the free printables on Sabrina B's Patreon page, and it was earlier in the year that she gave this paper printable to her patrons. So I just backed it because obviously it's Disney castles, it's purple and black, and you know, it's Maleficent, a few gems, bit of lace, and there's a little moon on the side there. And I just wrote on the back, I actually used some of my purple tea stain paper and just wrote on the back all about the wonderful day we'd had and how much fun we had. And yeah, just added a bit of a glittery crow sticker that I've been hoarding down there as well. So that is it. That is my day 15 to 21, and I am catching up on my 4th week, although I've already started, I'm not sure there's going to be much room left. However, I really enjoyed week 3. It was quite a crafty week. I got to do lots of different things and lots of fun activities, and learn a new skill, which I'm still learning. And yeah, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment. Would love to hear from you all. Are you doing October dailies? Are you as sad as I am that it's almost done? Although I'm already starting to work on my December daily. Well, getting the preparation together. And yeah, let me know what you think. Always love hearing from you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Bye.